Yeah, great. And I suppose, there's a couple of other sort of strings to this. Obviously, you've got the indirect channel, which again sort of challenges around sort of productivity. You've got IATA on the other hand being, they're quite vocal, I suppose, in the transformation of the airline retailing. I suppose we can use instead of NDC. I think much prefer to use the word airline retailing rather than NDC. What's Sabre's vision on this? I mean, how does the TMC benefit if this is going to continue to go on and still have this kind of multifaceted approach to where you get the content from? What's your vision and what's Sabre's thoughts on this?
Yeah, where the TMC gets the benefit. I think this starts to bridge over into that offer order conversation as well. And tell me if this isn't where you want to go. But we get a lot of questions, not just on NDC, and then we think about retailing, and then everybody starts talking about offer and order. Right? And there's a fundamental question the TMC says, what value am I getting from order? Why do I want to rush to order? What value am I getting from offer? And I put that in that same category as I guess the wake up test that I talked about earlier, which is I don't think that a TMC leader or any agency leader probably woke up in the morning and said, if only I had offer and order, boy, that would change everything. All my problems would go away, right? It's back to the retailing conversation. So in that, I always say on offer and order, listen, Sabre is building out offer stores and order stores, and we're making sure that the two work together and that the data is collected in the appropriate way. What the TMC should be focused on, and again, all of our agency customers should be able to focus on is unlocking the value that's underneath that. And Andrew, I've started trying to use an analogy when I talk about the value of offer and order. And it's around cooking. Do you like cooking, Andrew? Are you a baker or a chef or any of those things?
I wouldn't say I'm a baker. I'm certainly a cook.
Okay.
But I'm not a baker. Baking is bake. In the UK, baking means baking cakes and nice fancy things. I'm just a cook where I can make nice meals,
so you won't be on
simple.
the Great British Bake Off anytime.
If it's simple, I'll enjoy it, Robbie.
Right. Exactly.
I'm not going to be on the Great British Bake Off anytime soon.
That was my question.
Absolutely not.
See, I prefer the cakes, but so we'll talk about cooking.
Right.
So I try to couch it like this. If I told you that I had this really new, cool cooking technology or capability, and it gave you three things. It gave you a brand new set of ingredients. So ingredients that nobody's ever tasted before, or maybe they've only heard of. It gave you some pretty cool recipes, again, that are exotic, maybe new, but that everybody loves. But nobody's been able to make those recipes because those ingredients are new. And then what if I said, hey, you could put those two things together and do it in a fraction of the time? So it gives you the opportunity to do it really fast. So here's this cooking technology with new ingredients, new recipes, and you can turn around and cook things for your friends in half the time. Like, that sounds pretty cool, right? Like, I would definitely sign up to do that, especially if somebody cooked it for me. But that's
I'm already in.
I'm not exactly. So I couch if you use that, I couch the kind of offer order opportunity the same way. On the ingredients, listen, participating in that and making sure you have the technology in place gives you access to the new content. We keep talking about kind of content fragmentation and those kind of things. I think the other thing was around new recipes. We talk about sort of the ability to cross-sell and upsell. And for me, I think so you can combine those, you can combine all the ingredients, all the content to make better offers, more compelling offers, unique offers for your channel. And so there's a near-term and a long-term aspect to that from my perspective. One is just the ability to start creating those tailored offers, make sure you have the content and put offers together with some services that the agency may want. But how Sabre is thinking sort of I wouldn't even call it long-term, I think is mid-term, is then how do we make sure that the TMC customer has those same kind of capabilities, the same kind of technology that the airlines are leaning into, or they're using offer order to start kind of creating their own content, to start creating their own custom offers, and then to be able to do that from an agency perspective and apply some truly dynamic price points, again, using some AI and ML. And then finally, just the faster cooking thing that I talked about. That's really just speed to market, right? How do we react when content suddenly moves from one place to the next? The offer order infrastructure should help us help our customers get to that content faster and achieve those other goals more quickly. So, of course, none of that's happening overnight, but it's going to be a transition period. And again, not to make it too much of a sales pitch, but that's what we do, right? We're here to partner with our customers to make sure that they can get through that transition and see the benefits of beyond NDC, beyond offer and order.